Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome to the Hauls from Armageddon video. A video where I show you the things that I got from the recent Armageddon Expo in Christchurch that was held from June 1st to the 3rd at Horncastle Arena. And the first item that I will be showcasing is the nifty Madman mystery bags. Now a big shout out and thanks has to go to BB's World for this, because she went to the expo early and picked it up for me so that I didn't have to worry about missing out. So without further ado, we'll dive in and find what we got. So the first item from the bag is this Dragon Ball Z plastic model kit of Krillin, which I think is actually pretty cool. At some point you will actually get to see what it looks like built, but I haven't built it yet myself. That is to come. The second item is Videl, also from Dragon Ball Z. This is like a little press together kit. The bag just slid off at the side there. You probably heard the swishing noise, but that's okay. It's like a tiny little model kit thing that you just press it together, which I might actually make a video of, just so people can see what it's like. And then the next items are the DVDs that came with the bag. Now this is the first time that Madman has actually done these mystery bags, and the idea is that you pay $50 and you get about $150 worth of goods. So far we've got 2 DBZ models, and the last lot of stuff that we've got is DVDs. I believe that the bags could come with figures, books or manga, and anime. Every bag was different, so I don't think people got the exact same things in their bags. So this is what I got in mine: Krillin, Videl, and then the DVD series that I got. Excuse the pronunciation. Copalion. So that looks to be the entire series in one go. So I will definitely look forward to watching that myself. I'll just adjust the camera there so you can actually have a look at the things from the bag. The next thing is Lagrange, the Flower of Rin, and that's another complete series. It looks like a mecha series, so that's something that would really interest me. You all know I love my giant robots and normal sized robots. I just love robots, particularly Transformers, but there was no Transformers in this. Anyway, and the last item is season 2 of Attack on Titan, and that led to me making a running joke that Attack on Titan seems to be something that has a thing for me, because the aforementioned BB a while ago ran a competition that had a Attack on Titan series that could be won, and it just so happens that I picked it up from her when I was at Armageddon. And this is what it is: Attack on Titan, the limited edition collection 2. So you can see it comes with the DVD, and it comes with this limited edition exclusives. Now I will not open this up on this video, because I would like to do a separate video for it, and technically I didn't buy it at Armageddon, so it's not really an Armageddon haul. It was just a lucky extra add-on from it. So that was actually a pretty awesome bag to have got from Madman, and I'm pretty thrilled with everything that was in it. Now, the other thing that I picked up from Madman was this. The Death Note all-in-one edition. So it's a nice box with Ryuk on it. I believe that the other main characters, or some of the other main characters, are on the front. I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't seen Death Note or read Death Note. And I just slide it out. You can see the front cover, the spine, which you would have seen before, the back cover, and that is the general size of it. So basically it fits in the palm of my hand, and it collects like all of Death Note. So I was very, very pleased to be able to pick that up, because prior to the Christchurch earthquakes, Death Note was a series that I was struggling to get through, purely because only one or two of the libraries would have one of the books, and then it would be very hard to get the next book in the series because obviously someone else was after it. And then of course the earthquakes happened, and unfortunately I had to move out of Christchurch, so I'm no longer allowed to borrow their books, and until recently I haven't had access to a library. So that is absolutely everything that I picked up from Madman this year, thanks to their mystery bag, and the book was just in the general sale area. So I'm very pleased with all of that. It is a very fine addition to my collection of Death Note stuff. Now, on the other side of the book front, I picked up Robert Rankin's Alice on Mars and the Kiwi Chronicles. Sorry, I'll just slide those into view. I can't remember the name of the stall that I got them from, but they were only $5 each. They were like a convention discount thing. So you can see that they're beautifully illustrated. You know, they're probably good for kids and stuff. And I actually picked up a second copy of this one for my best friend. And as a side note, I actually have a spare copy of each one of these to give away. So keep an eye out on my Instagram and here on YouTube for information about when I do that competition, because at the moment it's still up in the air as to how exactly I'm going to do it. And the purchase that I picked up from Comics Compulsion this year is The Griffin. Now this is, I believe, 6 volumes all together, nicely packaged. Comics has been, I guess, like the staple of my life when it came to graphic novels and that sort of stuff. Growing up, it is where I went with my brothers to get our local comics and, you know, our miniatures and model kits and everything. They used to be in Manchester Street, but they're now out by Northlands Mall. And I highly recommend that if you are after anything comics related, you go and talk to the good people at Comics Compulsion, and they'll see you right. They have never once disappointed me in my entire life, and I really can't I can't think of a better provider, particularly here in Christchurch. I believe that they might do some online orders as well. I'll leave a link down below to their Facebook page and their website so that you can go check them out yourselves. Now, the next lot of stuff that I got, and is from the last vendor that I talked to in the 2 days that I was there was Vagabond Games and Collectibles. Now, every year I have bought stuff from Vagabond. Previous years it has been game related stuff, like I've got a lot of my board game stuff off Vagabond Games, because most of the time, and I believe this time as well, they have a buy one board game and get one half price. So that is what myself and my brother do. We basically get one thing each that we want, and then we split the small difference between the two between ourselves. So the first lot of stuff that I got from Vagabond is Evangelion Production Model 02. I'm going to say Y because I don't know what that symbol is. And this is a Bandai model kit. So you can see on the sides there sort of what it is. And this comes from the rebuild of Evangelion series. So it says it just down here in the bottom. Evangelion 3.0, you cannot redo. So I'm very, very pleased with that. I absolutely love Evangelion. And speaking of, because I mentioned Vagabond does buy one get one half price, the half price one that I got this time around, Unit 0 production type. Now I already own a Unit 0, but not as a model. I own it as a figure. I'll just pull that Armageddon thing out there because I like to promote Armageddon. I love it as an expo. So these are the first Evangelion, that muddled up the words there, Evangelion model sets that I've ever purchased, and I'm quite looking forward to building them. I don't know if I'll actually do a series where you can watch me build them, or if I'll just build them and show them off at a later point, because I'm a bit accident prone and you probably don't want to watch a video of me cutting myself and swearing and all of that. So those are the two Evangelion model kits that I got. And then the other stuff that I got, pull them out of the bag, is the RX-78-2 Gundam, which is a high-grade Gundam model kit. And because I've got the RX-78-2 and this other one just happened to be there with it, I really couldn't help but, you know, complete the pair, so to speak. It is Char's MS-06S Zaku. So the red Zaku 2. So I look forward to building those. Again, I don't know if I will build them on camera. These ones I might actually build on camera because these model kits really aren't that difficult to build. And I absolutely love them. So of course that was another buy one get one half price. So I really couldn't pass them up. And the last things that I picked up, which I think makes sense because, you know, you need them, it is some action bases. So I've got a solid black one and a clear one. And that's just so that after I have built them, I have the ability to put them all together and display them in a proper display fashion, which I haven't been able to do for quite some time. So that is absolutely everything that I picked up from Armageddon Expo this year. I hope that you enjoyed this haul video. Please like and subscribe. Perhaps share it with your friends if you think it's something that they would enjoy too. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.